Food is fuel, something we hear so much of when it comes to students and being ready to learn. And after a push from the state superintendent for free school meals for all students, some schools are now trying to figure out how to cover costs after their budgets have been already set. Good Day Oklahoma's Adam King has more.
1 month ago, Superintendent Ryan Walters announced a statewide initiative that would require every Oklahoma school district to fully fund student meals using existing state and federal operational dollars beginning in the 2025-2026 school year.
Administrative costs 14% in the last few years, and they've decided to hire more bureaucrats, more administrators, more of their buddies, rather than prioritize students. So what we're saying is you are now going to prioritize students. There's no reason in 2025 that a kid should be walking down the halls and not having lunch because they didn't have money in their account. Their parents paid for it through their taxes.
It's a great idea in theory, but here's the problem. The announcement was made just about a month before school started for most districts and after most budgets for the new year went into effect. That was July 1st. So we looked at the 10 and 11 biggest school districts in Oklahoma. Only half of them right now are providing free meals to all students, with the others using meal assistance programs or applications to help students pay for the meals. But the superintendent wants all meals for all students to be free. Believes parents already pay more than their fair share.
Just to be clear, not only do federal dollars go to school lunches in the form of hundreds of millions of dollars, not only do local and property taxes go to school lunch programs, you have schools that have been charging parents on top of that. I mean, that's been a triple tax for those parents, which is why we're saying we're not doing this anymore.
For the past month, school districts have been scrambling to figure out how to cover the costs, and most schools in Oklahoma utilize the CEP program, the Community Eligibility Provision. It's a federal program that allows schools and districts to offer free breakfast and lunch to all students. Schools are eligible if their identified student percentage is 25% or higher, an identified student percentage found by using previous programs like SNAP or Sooner Care. But the real issue here lies in potential coverage gaps. To qualify for the CEP, a school has to have a 25% identification rate, or ISP. But for a school to get fully reimbursed based on the current formula, you have to have a 62.5% rate. So for a school that's only 40%, that would leave 36% of the cost to be funded by other means, usually from school funds, which have already been allocated for the year. And for some schools, this is creating a big-time challenge raised in the CEP report. While schools are able to feed all students when it comes to staff and effort, they actually may not be able to afford to. Now, we reported a month ago Bixby Public Schools said funding meals would cost them $5 million, Broken Arrow Schools $8 million, Jenks Public Schools $1.5 million. And in a statement from Jenks Public Schools, we were told the proposal from Superintendent Walters that school districts should slash budgets to pay for all student meals is financially irresponsible, as it imposes a drastic change without an understanding of the long-term consequences for schools across Oklahoma. Implementing these rules would result in an unfunded mandate at a cost of at least $1.5 million for Jenks Public Schools. So while the idea of supplying free meals is good in practice, the immediacy creating a divide between some school districts and the superintendent.
I'm very proud that Oklahoma, we're the first state to do this, to provide free, nutritious lunches for all of our kids. And number two, look, our parents and kids deserve it. We have got to move away from an education system that has favored administrators and bureaucrats over kids, and we've got to shift.
It needs to be noted, every school district we talked to said they do not turn away any hungry child, and all of their meals are nutritious and follow all guidelines. And on our website, you can see the full CEP report, which includes 264 districts eligible for CEP, but choose not to enroll. For Good Day Oklahoma, I'm Adam King.